My content is for no one. My content essentially is quite black-pilled, or nihilist, I guess you might call it, or even anarchist in some levels. I am not a person who is particularly interested in the American empire and watching its progression. I'm not a person who's particularly interested in seeing capitalism dominate to a point where it snuffs out all life except for cockroaches. I'm not interested in placating Democrats or Republicans or people who shill for those kinds of people. We need working class voices to express their opinions. We need Gen X working class people to express their opinions on YouTube. You don't have to dress it all up. You don't have to make it pretty. Just get it the fuck out there. Get it out there. Make 100 videos in 100 days. Make 100 videos in 30 days. Do something to get your information out there. And if nobody likes you, good. Then you're doing something right. Because frankly, have you seen the most popular YouTube channels? Have you seen the most popular quote unquote LEFTIST popular YouTube channels? They're a gaggle of fucking grifters and fucking failed fucking television people. Come the fuck on. Like, what is the deal? So now we're stuck in this mode of, well, let's do high definition videos and let's have Anna Kasparian be clickbait with her, because she looks like a woman that should be on Fox News with her frankly stilted and uneven performances. Never mind, her political rhetoric right now is just bottom of the barrel. She hates homeless people. She wants martial law in California because she had an incident with a homeless person. I don't watch enough of this stuff, I'll be honest with you. I catch clips here and there because I don't really pay attention to these people. They don't really mean anything to me, and they never have. I never liked Cenk. I always found him to be completely fake. I found him to be he admits it. There was a fucking door open. There was no leftist content on YouTube back in the day. He was the first to do it. Monetize the shit out of the left. Bob's your fucking uncle. And so we're stuck with this same paradigm that we've been stuck with for 10 years, whatever it's been. We are stuck in the same rut of communication from the left. They're just doing clip shows, and they're just doing this kind of, one side takes this and one side takes that, and they always have to defend the Democratic Party because you have to have an enemy, and the enemy has to be the Republican Party. They're both your enemy. They should both be your enemy. You know, if you're on some show and your last name is a spherical object, and you're with some kind of fucking asshole libertarian who's just a cruel piece of shit, why are you doing a show with a fucking libertarian? Oh, I get it, money. Oh, fuck me, I'm sorry, money. Because all you fucking care about is money. You don't care about anything else. You don't do anything to help anybody. You have hundreds of thousands, some in case millions of followers, and what do you do with all of them? Who, by the way, and always ask you to do something. Do you want to organize something? Do you want to create a political party? Do you want to create a political action group committee that might work? Do you want to do something? You want to advocate? Do you want to start lobbying with working classes? Do you want to take all of these millions of dollars that you're making and put it into a homeless shelter someplace and have people volunteer and do stuff like that? No? You just want to sell t-shirts at markup? You just want to sell a sweatshirt for $40 or $60? Oh, that's what you want. I'm sorry. Because you're a capitalist piece of shit and you have no desire to make the world a better place. None. What you want to do is make your house a better place. What you want to do is make your car a nicer place. What you want to do is make your clothes a better place. That's what you want. You want trinkets and fucking baubles, and you're doing it at the expense of the so-called left. The fucking working class being treated like fucking ATM machines by yet another group of vultures and ghouls. And if someone ever asks you, says to you, hey, what do you think about the future of the country or the world? And you should refer to the 1984 quote and say, well, just imagine a boot stomping on a human face for all mankind, to paraphrase. That's the future. And you're seeing it now. And what are all these good leftists on YouTube doing with all of their followers and all of their money? What are they doing, folks? They're making more money and they're getting more people to follow them because now it's MAGA outrage. Oh, and by the way, if you make a video called FAFO about Trump supporters and MAGA, you're part of the problem. You're not interested. They are fucking morons. Do you need to keep pointing it out? Do you need to keep making videos of them? I was a veteran and I was working for Veteran Affairs and I got laid off. I was in the park service and I voted for Trump and I got laid off. My wife, I'm married to a woman from another country and she was deported. FAFO. Like, what kind of cruel shit is that? That's some MAGA shit. That's the MAGA videos after the election when MAGA couldn't post enough videos of liberals crying. And if you use the word liberal tears and you're on the left, you're a cunt. You're a fucking cunt. You're a cunt from Chicago. You're a cunt from New York. You're a cunt from Los Angeles. If you use that word, if you use those types of terminologies, you are a cunt. And all of these people, by the way, are not talented. Just because you're willing to pull up clips and you're not doing anything funny, clever, original, interesting, none of it. And you're developing little cult-like groups of people that subscribe to all of the same kind of channels. Like, there is no really good left on YouTube. You get two forms of it. You get the fucking Democratic Party left. You know who I'm talking about. They're associated with all the goons I pointed out. Then you get the dirtbag left. The cool kids, the cool left. Hey, they do podcasts and they're rich kids from New York and Chicago. And hey, we're so fucking educated that we could literally be making $100,000 a year, not even doing this podcast, just in our jobs that we got from going to college. That's who these people are. They're exploiting you. And if you can't see that, good. Fuck it. You're stupid anyway and you're going to die stupid. So what's the fucking point of even talking to you? And I'm not talking to anybody. Again, nobody's listening to this. This is me posting in the wind. I'm consistent theme through all my videos. I don't care. I'm a nihilist. I don't give a fuck about any of this anymore. I'm fucking glad that Elon Musk, I don't want to see Tesla stock go down. I want to see him get richer and richer and richer. So he completely bottoms the fuck out. Because the only way that's going to happen is if he completely bottoms the fuck out. And it's not going to be because he's broke. It's going to be because he loses his fucking mind on ketamine. Or he just oversteps his bounds one too many times and somebody takes it in their own hands to make sure he doesn't anymore. He's going to continue this. Let him continue. Let him take this American empire the fuck down. What are you holding on to? What kind of patriotism you're thrilled? You love what's going on in Gaza? You like what's going on in the Ukraine? You love what's going on in every inner city in the fucking America? You love what's going on in every fucking place in America with this homelessness? With this epidemic of homelessness? And we never have enough money to beat it. We never, even in the most liberal city in the world, liberal city in America, Portland, it's always a budget shortfall because we keep using nonprofits. Nonprofits still pay salary to their workers, still pay salary to their bosses. They take their chunk of money and then whatever's left over, we hope that I can help some homeless people. That's what every city in America is doing instead of creating the Oregon State Homeless Department, the California State Homeless Department. That's what they need to do. Start hiring your own people from the government to do the job. You have plenty of law enforcement. You have plenty of cleanup people. You have plenty of parks and services and recs people. Start using that. Start taking these old buildings, and this is to the left as well online that doesn't do any of this. I promise you, you would make an immediate impact to any of these people if they'd actually get together and organize in any significant way, or they just helped people. Fuck it. Put cameras all over the place and show yourself helping people. If that's what's going to motivate you to take your millions and hundreds of thousands and millions of followers and to do fucking anything because they're all wanting you to do something. I used to watch Alex Jones back in 2005, 2006, 2007. And he used to say, his viewers, and Alex Jones is how many of these leftists have learned to do what Alex Jones, how many podcasters, how many have just ripping Alex Jones off? Joe Rogan. And then Joe Rogan became his own thing. But I remember Alex Jones's viewers always were the same thing. Alex, can you run for office? Alex, would you like to organize a political party? Alex, would you like to take all of that money that we're giving you and do something with it and do something with all the people that you have that are organized and are willing to do it. I mean, you have hundreds of thousands of people. No, that's not what I want. That's not me. You know, the globalist. My job is to simply, I mean, it was all Alex Jones' big scam. The left learned to do this. The right has done this. The right never will do anything good. You can't expect the right to ever do anything moral or good because they're not built that way. But the left should. These dirtbag leftists, get off of your podcasts. Stop. So, well, we raised money for Gaza in a concert. That was self-aggrandizing that we didn't need to do. We could have just donated the money straight, but we actually had a concert because, we want to go out and get applauded for. We want people to like us. Stop doing that needless shit to make more money and get more fucking subscribers and start doing something that matters. You have the people, you have the money. I cannot stress those two things enough. I know anybody listening to this be like, who the fuck are you, you fucking failure, cretin, fucking moron? Great, call me whatever the fuck you want. But I don't have the money, nor do I have the subscriber base or followers to do anything really important. I can't buy land. I can't rent a fucking old Walmart and turn it into a facility that could help people and then raise money off of that, of actually helping people, getting doctors to give their time, paying nurses, and creating an employment opportunity for people, as well as helping people, and not doing with all these goddamn government restrictions. Well, you can't get high at these places. So we have to have these people, with their pants down, wandering the fucking street, high on trank, high on fucking methadone, or methamphetamines, high on fucking Unfenty. So most places will not allow you to even get high. Why the fuck not? You know what you could do in Portland? You could get a couple of acres, literally a couple of acres that are already developed, and put in parking spots. Put up a fence, a security fence, hire a security detail, and let people that have motorhomes parked on the side of the street, who are way past the point of ever going back to work and stopping the drugs they're using, and let them just get fucking high until they die, until they kill themselves, or they want to get clean. You offer those services as well. This cruelty of human beings because, we can't let them do drugs. They're all addicts. Why do you think they're not in shelters and clinic and being taken care of? Because they can't, because they're hopelessly addicted and they can't get high anywhere near the fucking shelter. And if they're high when they come to the shelter, the cops come and get them. These people, we need to stop with all the bullshit about working families who are homeless, which there is, but there is help for them. They can get on Section 8 housing. They can find cheaper rents. There's a few things that they can do. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it's fucking horrible. If you have a kid, I can't imagine what it would be like being a single woman from another country with 2 children trying to find an apartment making $15 an hour. I cannot fathom what that must look like. I don't have children and I don't have to worry about those things. But we're not even helping. And those people can get help. They can get push benefits. They can get vouchers for hotel rooms and motel rooms. They have to go through the system. It's tough. It's not always easy, but it does. There is no help for the drug addict. There is no help for the person who doesn't want to get clean because they're far past the point. What would be the point of me getting clean? I can see some of these. They live out of these motorhomes that they patch together with cardboard and fucking wood and I see these men get out of them and women as well. They're far past the point of no return. They're not coming back to society and re-entering the job market. They're not going to be earners or taxpayers. We need to stop treating this small percentage of the population as though they're not worthy unless they have jobs or unless they are they're doing positive things and they're fucking drug addicts. Start treating them like a human being. Start treating them like you want solutions. That's what if you're listening to a podcaster and they keep just traveling around and interviewing people and they keep pretending like they're playing journalist, they're not actually organizing any people. They just show up at these organized events. Ignore them or ask them, the fuck is your deal? How much fucking money do you need? And when are you going to get off your fucking ass and actually do something for people that need help? Peace.